Hello people, this is an app to calculate the area of a trapezium and also the distance between the parallel sides. Okay, first of all, the question could be, suppose you are a student, you are appearing for an exam and the math problem appears. It could have a definite trapezium figure like with points A, B, C, D, or maybe you will be given only the values like the lengths of the four sides. So here it is, do you want to replace characters like replacing A, B, C, D, E, F with P, Q, R, S, etc., or maybe you want to place A, B, C, D themselves but in a different order. If you want any of this, then you will have to choose yes, and then you will be given option to replace A with whatever character you choose. After that, you will have to choose the unit of length, and then you will be inputting the lengths of the four sides, and then actually this is the figure that you get to see here is the standard figure, means the ideal figure for a trapezium that in our imagination. But when the sides are 84, 54, 18 and 12 units of length, you can see that the length of the biggest side is sum of the other three sides, so no such trapezium will be formed. So if you choose the real image, and here is the real image, just a straight line, and if this value was like 85, which is even bigger than the other three sides, and you click the full solution button, and in this case you see something red. This red color indicates that not even a straight line. Okay, so you get to choose two different sorts of images, the real image or maybe the standard image. But since you are about to begin to solve the problem, the standard image will be better for you. Now, based on the quantities or the values given, here is the standard question, like the parallel sides of the trapezium ABCD. Okay, let's not waste our time and dive into real life scenario like this one. Okay, these things are written in Bangla. I do not know whether most likely you do not understand them, but you can definitely see some English digits. They say the parallel sides have the length 50 meter and 80 meter. The other two sides have the length 30 meter and 25 meter. You have to find the area. The catch is that the order they place the points A, B, C, D are not the same in our case. Okay, so as you can see, they place D instead of A and C instead of B. So we will have to replace the points A, B, C, D with A, B, C, D but in a different order. The order would be D, C, B, A. So first of all, let us use the correct order. D, C, B, A, and in the image there will be two perpendiculars. The foot of the perpendiculars are E and F, so we don't have to replace E and F. Fine. Now we have to apply the changes. So now you have to input the values of DC, which happens to be the biggest side, also the bigger between the two parallel sides, then AB, the other base but smaller, and CB and AD. So let's go to the image. DC has to be 80, AB has to be 50, and BC has to be 30. The other is definitely 25. So as you can recall, CB or BC is 30 and the fourth side is 25, and we have chosen the standard image. And here's a message that the following number is associated with the size of the trapezium. If you want to increase the size, if you want to show the figure bigger, then simply increase the number proportionally. Okay, so I do not know whether this, since this is the standard figure, the size is fine. If you want to decrease the size, let's go for 3 instead of 5. Now we will click the full solution button, and here is the image that you saw on that particular page of the book. The solution starts here. Given that the parallel sides of the trapezium are this, perpendiculars are drawn, BAEF is a rectangle, and this procedure is taken from the NCTB book of Bangladesh for grade 9-10 students, page number 306. So the distance between the parallel sides is 22.726 meters, and the area is 1477.221 square meters. Let's check whether this is really the case. Yeah, definitely this is the height, 22.726 meter, and the area is 1477.22 square meters. I guess now you know how to use this app. Let's go through some special cases. I already have gone through one, like when the biggest side was even bigger than the sum of the other 3 sides, and when it was equal to the sum of the other 3 sides. Pardon me, I have neglected to translate these Bengali things into English. Here whatever you see is actually means the length of BC, the length of BA. Anyway, so this is the condition. If you want to draw a proper quadrilateral, the sum of the the length of the biggest side has to be smaller or less than the sum of the other 3 sides. Okay, but for trapezium there's another condition, which is that the difference in length between the parallel sides has to be greater than that of the slant sides. So as you can see, the slant sides have the length 30 and 25. The difference is 5. Let's make this 55. So as you can see, the difference between the parallel side is 5 and that of the slant side is also 5, and in this case no trapezium will be formed, and therefore the height and also the area should be 0. Yes, it is. And the explanation is somewhat like this. The reason for getting 0 area is the difference between lengths of parallel sides equal to that of slant sides, whereas it should have been bigger. This is the particular condition we must abide by to form a proper trapezium. What if it was the difference between the parallel sides was even smaller than that of slant sides? In that case, you will have h square, which is definitely the square of a real value, real quantity. It cannot be negative, but in this case you get it negative. The explanation is almost the same. In this particular case, this is lower than that of the slant sides. Okay, that's it. So in order to form a proper trapezium, the difference between the parallel sides has to be bigger. So we have to take at least 55.0001 something, but for an integer I have chosen 56, and this time we will get real value. See? Okay, I guess now you know how to use this app, and that's enough. You will find this app with the URL. The domain name, I hope you are familiar with the domain name trapezium app.html. I have also a .net site, but if I go there I will see 404 not found because I have not uploaded yet. See, and also I will upload the same app on the WordPress version on the .com site, where for to reach there you will have to get rid of the .html extension. So that's it guys, have a great day.